TCI Weather, Section 2, page 31, the greenhouse effect. Earth is sometimes called a Goldilocks planet because its temperature is not too hot, not too cold, but just right to support life. Is it the amount of sunlight that Earth receives that makes this planet so supportive of life? Or are there other features that produce its life-supporting temperature? The amount of sunlight that Earth receives sets the stage for life, but there are other reasons that Earth's temperature is so hospitable to living things. After all, the planet Mars receives sunlight as well, but Mars is much colder than Earth. And besides the sunlight, it is the chemical composition, the kinds of gases in Earth's atmosphere that sets this planet's temperature range. How the greenhouse effect works. Figure 2. Earth's surface is warmed by the visible light that it absorbs. Earth then gives off lower energy infrared light, some of which is absorbed by greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. The absorbed infrared light warms up the atmosphere. Number 1, from the sun, solar energy is absorbed by Earth's surface, not Earth's atmosphere, but Earth's surface. Then in stage 2, infrared light is emitted by the Earth, so there's a transformation there from sunlight to infrared light. Stage 3, the greenhouse gases trap some of the infrared light. Now, it's not a ceiling up there, it's not a wall, the whole atmosphere absorbs it. And then in 4, the atmosphere warms as greenhouse gases hold on to infrared light. Most of the sunlight that penetrates the atmosphere and actually reaches Earth's surface is in the form of visible light. In addition to all visible light, the atmosphere lets some UV and infrared light pass through and absorb some of the infrared. Why does the atmosphere behave differently with different wavelengths of light? Look at the model in figure 2. Once solar radiation reaches Earth's surface, it is absorbed by the land and ocean, warming them up. The warm surface then emits infrared light, which has longer wavelengths and less energy compared to visible light and UV light. Now, greenhouse gases are gases in the atmosphere that absorb the energy of infrared light. Carbon dioxide, methane, and water vapor are all greenhouse gases. They trap infrared light in the atmosphere. Thus, the energy carried by the infrared light away from Earth's surface largely remains in the atmosphere. As this energy is retained, atmospheric temperature increases. This is the greenhouse effect. The greenhouse effect is the warming of the atmosphere, specifically Earth's troposphere, by energy trapped by greenhouse gases. The greenhouse effect warms up the atmosphere, which in turn warms up the surface of the Earth, its land, and water.